Oh my god, look at that thumbnail, Becky. It's the cringiest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. What? There's limes in the background. What is he thinking? Oh my god.
Anywho, now that really strange intro is done, let's talk about the current state of the channel. Now, there's a lot going on, and I know you have a lot of questions for me, and hopefully I can provide a lot of answers to you. Now, I'm not going to waste your time. There's going to be annotations. If you don't got annotations, I don't know, skip the parts in the video where I talk about what is relevant to you. So if you're interested in hearing about a series that you're getting updates on, or you're just worried about a specific portion of the channel, links will be provided on screen. Okay, let's get things started. So the first thing we got to talk about is, John, it's been like 25 years. Where the heck is Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Well, I have a fantastic answer for you. I'll be totally real with you. Was not having fun with that series. Despite a lot of people enjoying it, despite audience retention actually being pretty darn high, I don't really freaking know why, I wasn't really enjoying the playthrough. Now, my opinions on the game have varied constantly, right? But the fact of the matter is, I simply just don't think the game is good for making videos, as I don't want to disrespect the voice actors in the Japanese version by talking over their performances. It doesn't really leave a lot of room for me to talk, and I think that was really apparent, and a lot of guys were like, yeah, I watched all your videos, except that series, so I put it on the back burner. But I'm happy to report now that I basically edited all of it. It's almost finished. However, I just still really don't feel very good about how a lot of those videos turned out. So, when I will be uploading Tokyo Mirage Sessions and finishing that series, hopefully soon, I'm going to probably work on it later tonight, actually, the day you're seeing this update video. And looking forward, hopefully that'll be the worst game I ever do on the channel. Let's hope so. I'll be honest with you, I really don't like discontinuing channels, because to be frank, it isn't cool, you know? That's the quickest way, in my eyes, to lose a fan of your channel. They find your content through a specific game, you play through the game, get their hopes up, and then you don't finish it. That just sucks. So I really don't want to do that. I know I've been very behind, but you have to understand, this series has been a struggle to complete. I started it in the summer, and now it is almost spring, and I'm finally going to be releasing the last 6 episodes, hopefully soon. I know that's just absolutely terrible, but it's the best I can do. Now, I will not be uploading all of the episodes, and I will not be publishing them to subscribers. I'm doing this because I honestly just don't want to spam you guys, since I have a lot of other videos that I'm going to be working on. And no one wants 6 videos from me in the same day. That's just way too much. So I'm gonna basically be uploading them, but you're not gonna get them in your sub box. I plan to upload them all roughly at the same time. The only video that I will publish to subscribers will be the finale. So once you see the finale up, you'll be like, oh, okay, he's done with the game. And the playlist will be updated, and then you will know the series is complete. I want to stress again, I apologize for the frequent delays with this series. My intentions were good in the beginning. I thought this game was going to be something we could share and laugh about, and yeah, there were some laughs, but for probably the wrong reasons, so it will be ending shortly. I thank you for your patience, and I understand if you just gave up on that game like I did. Anyways, moving on to point 2, we got Yokai Watch 2. John, what the heck is going on? Well, to answer you, I'll be real, I was under the impression the 3rd version of Yokai Watch 2 would have already been released in North America, but it's looking like we're probably going to be getting it towards the summer, and the next mainline Yokai Watch game sometime in October. So my current goal on the channel right now, and this does tie into Yokai Watch 3, I will be finishing, hopefully, all of my Yokai Watch content by April 4th. The release date of Persona 5. That is my goal. I said last time my goal was to finish everything by Valentine's Day. That crap didn't happen because I moved and all that crap. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video, but that is my new goal. Because, simply put, I really enjoy making Yokai Watch videos. I don't think there's ever been a recording session that was just, oh, I just really don't like this game. At all. Except one time, because I had to do, what was it? I forget, but it was really annoying. Anyways, oh yeah, when you find your dad's stuff, and it's a really bad episode, and I didn't know how to make it entertaining, so I did Wi-Fi balance. But that's not the point. My point now is Yokai Watch 2 and 3 content will resume. Now, I am very close to finishing all the post-game in Yokai Watch 2. I believe there are 3 more legendaries to get, not a lot left. and I will be recording that also today. However, I'm going to take a bit of a break just to get ahead in videos and make a backlog so every morning I don't have to worry about, oh, is the video edited properly and all that crud. Basically, the pattern right now is finish Yokai Watch 2. All the post-game, we're going to do majority of the bosses, some of the extra content, some extra side quests that I just think are incredibly entertaining. Then, Yokai Watch 3 Japanese content will resume. Now, I did lose my save data for Yokai Watch 3. I will soon be getting that back, as I will be getting through the game again and getting to where I was before. So don't worry, that series will be resuming. Now, I know a lot of you are also asking, John, where's Skiyaki, the third version of Yokai Watch 3? I'll be totally honest with you guys, that game just came out at an absolutely bad time for me in my personal life. That will probably resume sometime after April. Most likely leaning towards the start of summer, perhaps. It depends how much coverage and how much content they added to Yokai Watch 3 and how much I can actually figure out, because keep in mind, I still don't understand Japanese, so bear with me there. Last year was a lot of figuring out my limits as a content creator, and I came to realize that I'm simply just trying to do too much. There are some, I'm just gonna use PokeTubers as an example, people that solely focus on Pokemon, okay? I'm basically doing more work than a few of them, and doing Shin Megami Tensei and other video game and Fire Emblem content on top of that. That's just not humanly possible. Now, I'm trying to do my best and cover all aspects of the franchise. The toys, the show, I've reviewed a movie for crying out loud, and all the games in the fullest that I can do so. And I have to realize that that is just way too much work. A major part of these videos is being entertaining for you guys. It is true, primarily a walkthrough, but no one wants to see a walkthrough of just, then you go here, then you go here. That's just not the meta that YouTube has established, right? So I'm starting to realize I'm only one guy. Sometimes I gotta chill out a bit. So definitely attempting Yokai Watch 2 and Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Really bad idea. Now, that isn't to say I don't enjoy making Yokai Watch content. In fact, I realize I've always wanted to do a lot of things on this channel, and it's been such a blessing that Yokai Watch came around and let me do all of those things. I always wanted to make mobile game-like content, event coverage, stuff like that, like toy reviews and opening videos, and Yokai Watch finally let me do that, so I owe a lot to the franchise. But at the same time, this is not going to be a solely focused Yokai Watch channel, because, to be frank, it's a fairly new franchise, there's not going to be a lot to cover. And this also leads into my next point. John, what is going on with Wib Wob and his Fire Emblem Heroes, a series that a lot of you have been really enjoying, going to be taking over? Simply put, no. I plan to still cover both. Now, I know what you're thinking, holy crud, how can you be competitively viable in both games? Well, the answer is, Fire Emblem Heroes doesn't really have all that much content going on. Grinding in that game isn't actually very difficult at the moment. So it's relatively low effort on my part. Usually once a week we'll get some new content. I already know what we're going to get the next week, so I'll probably be making a tier list video that day, but I still have every intention to cover both games. Maybe not to the fullest extent physically possible, but I still do enjoy both of them and play both of them in my free time. However, if there's more demand for Wib Wob, or if there's more demand for Fire Emblem, I'm naturally going to cater to the audience that wants more attention. And so far, Fire Emblem Heroes has been killing it, while NHN and Wibble Wobble has not been making me particularly happy. But this could always change. So don't worry, more Yokai Watch content is coming, and Fire Emblems. But this brings me to my next point. What about you fans of Shin Megami Tensei and the Atlas games that I play? Well, here's the deal with our current playthrough of Catherine. We launched this on Valentine's Day to have a celebration and also sort of as a band-aid because Persona 5 did not release on the day that we thought it would. It's okay. It's probably for the best, let's be real. Now, I never stated this in the playthrough itself, but Catherine is not an everyday series. To be frank, that playthrough is going to take a lot out of me. I have to be entertaining, fit my stories into the puzzle segments, and also play the game, which admittedly gets pretty hard towards the end. So I did not intend this to be a daily upload series. Think of it more as quality over quantity. That being said, it's not going to be uploaded once a month. I have every intention to finish this before April 4th. That is my deadline to finish everything on the channel that I have started. Now, Is that doable? We're going to find out. But I personally feel that given my current recording conditions, I've been able to record at a higher volume and higher quality because, simply put, there's less noise pollution. Now, I guess we'll go on to our next topic. Yes, I have moved from my friend's house. For those who aren't aware, I was living with Zelda Master Munching Orange, and I had to leave. Simply put, I'm just needed elsewhere. And so I'm back home. Now, I have, actually done a bit of renovating. The room I used to record in that was, really problematic to make videos in, I've started to remodel it, and I've actually, started building sort of a set. So, right now I can even, record this standing up. I don't know, that's kind of cool to me. I like that. So, this has been really good for my productivity, but since I moved several states over, I'm still getting some stuff together, which is why I haven't really been updating Yokai Watch 2. Now, you gotta understand, when I make a Yokai Watch 2 video, there's a lot of content that goes into it, right? A lot of, I make sure I know what I'm talking about. Unlike Fire Emblem Heroes, I did it blind, just crapped it out, because it's a mobile game. There's only so many moves you can make, right? So, that was my filler. So, looking forward, I'm not going to upload Yokai today, but it is going to be updated regularly. That is going to be basically our main LP. And on the weekends and late at night, Catherine will be uploaded. Now that I can record at night, which is another blessing. So, main things to take from this: Tokyo Mirage Sessions coming out eventually. Catherine, not going to be every day. Yokai Watch 2 and hopefully Yokai Watch 3 very, very soon. Finishing up in those games, hopefully wrapping them up. They've been lingering for a while, and look forward to the future. Now, during March, my plan is to, for the later half of it, take some time off. To be frank, guys, I'm not burned out yet, but we're definitely getting there, so I need to take a semi-hiatus. Now, what do I mean by this? Truth be told, I love making videos, but playthrough videos, on the other hand, every single day do get taxing after a while. So what I'm thinking of doing on the opposite side of the spectrum is still producing some videos, but putting more time and effort in them to hype up Persona 5. April 4th, guys. We're so stinking close. It's absolutely crazy. 2 months away, we will have Persona 5 in our hands. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. That's very, very close. So what I'm thinking is doing some videos to really celebrate Persona 5. And on April 3rd, maybe, we end off our Catherine LP. Most likely, I'm probably going to finish it before then. Just saying, I already started preparing multiple episodes, but that is my goal right now. Now, as a content creator, I find it very important to communicate with you guys. You are the people who directly support this channel, and providing the information that you desire is always very important. But let's be real, not everyone uses Twitter. But if you do, make sure to follow my Twitter, at JohneAwesome. I tweet all the time. You know it's me if I have the lobster dog icon. You know, a lot of people took it. Whatever. It's not a big deal. That's my Twitter handle. If there's anything you could ever ask me, I'm one tweet away. I always check my mentions. And honestly, sometimes it is hard to see YouTube comments. I don't know why. Some of them are held for review for some reasons. Even if they're just totally fine. I don't really know what that is. So if I don't reply to your comment, I apologize. I probably just did not see it, or it was not relevant. Anyways, thank you all so much. Also, the last thing, I just realized I forgot this. 100K special is still coming. I'm working on it, but gotta finish Yokai first. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. I'm still standing up recording this. This is really cool. Maybe Office Tour coming soon. I don't know. See you guys in the next video. We're gonna probably play some games. See you guys then. Bye.